Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To the Vice Chairman, I appreciate that you have called this hearing on Universal Service Fund reform. I appreciate the comments of my colleague, Mr. Udall, in recognizing that in far too many of our very rural, very remote communities, things just aren't measuring up. And I think we hear of them and we recognize that when they don't measure up, our communities suffer, the families that live there suffer, and we all talk about even playing fields out there, and I think we recognize exactly how uneven that playing field is. I think we recognize that there are very serious implications for the people in my state of Alaska, as well as around the nation, particularly in our rural areas. In this day and age of increased dependency on technology, having equal access to the technology and the opportunity to participate in the global marketplace is critical. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Steve Merriman, who has traveled all the way here from Alaska to offer his testimony to the committee. He'll be here on the second panel. He's the CEO and the general manager of Arctic Slope Telephone Association. This is a pretty successful co-op serving 92,000 square miles. I won't tell you how many customers within that area. I will leave that to him. We have to have some surprise here, but it certainly speaks to the size and the magnitude of what we're dealing with up north. So I want to thank you, Steve, for being here. I'm always telling people that Alaska is very unique, and certainly when it comes to the issues that we'll be discussing today, it's no exception. I think it's a testament to the native people of Alaska and all Alaskans that with all of the challenges that they face, the high energy costs, the limited access to quality health care, education issues, that despite all that, they are strong, resilient, and many of our communities are very vibrant. But we have situations where our rural citizens clearly need and deserve better access to the infrastructure that I think many in other parts of the country absolutely take for granted. For Alaskans, for so many of our rural communities, we're talking about the most basic connectivity to the outside world. Even the most basic phone and internet infrastructure provides a rural area with a multitude of different benefits that they would not otherwise have. There is opportunity for them to join the global marketplace, to buy and sell goods online. E-learning through distance education is a critical way to provide rural Alaskans with the opportunity to stay in their community, but yet have that critical link to the outside. And with access to telemedicine, rural healthcare providers can reduce the extraordinarily high costs of services that are already so limited in so many of our communities. When your nearest medical facility is hours away by plane or by boat, there's no road out there, telemedicine can really be that critical lifeline. We could talk all day about the benefits that the infrastructure provides, the urgent need to close the digital divide that denies so many the opportunities of accessing information and participating in the growing global economy. While critical reform can help to address financial waste and inefficiency, we have to be careful. We must be mindful not to create a situation where unintended consequences end up hurting the people who reform was really directed to help. And I think we're going to hear today some of those concerns spelled out more clearly. I look forward to hearing from our distinguished panel and to the witnesses that will join us throughout the afternoon. I thank you, Mr. Chairman.